Hey guys, Crown Jewel 602, and I'm coming to you guys today with a battle of, it seems to have just blossomed into a series of mine. But anyway, it's the battle of, as you can see by the title, two matte drugstore foundations, the L'Oreal Infallable Pro Matte and the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. Million videos on these, but of course, I'm going to give my take like Skip and Stephen A. Anyway, before I get questions about what I'm wearing on me nails, I know I try to do something different here, whatevs. Um, I have Wet n Wild Mega Last in Club Havana is the little orangey color. And then the blue is actually a matte, but I put a top coat over it. And it's an opaque matte, clean color. It's Lush Blue. And can I just talk about the top coat really fast? This Sally Hansen Gel Shine. It's money. Look, of course it's money. Look at the packaging. Anyway, and if I get questions about what I'm wearing on my eyes is a combination of the Reveal 2 by Coastal Scents and the Mega Pro Faux knockoff I got from AliExpress. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Not really sure. On me lips is a combination of the LA Girl lip paint, glazed lip paint, and Whimsical, which I've used. I just used this one and then I just put different colors with it and it just transforms into magic. And then I mixed it with the Jordana matte lippy in the Frappuccino. It's the brown sort of one. Anyway, that's not what the video's about. Let's get to it. Okay, so two matte drugstore foundations. There's a few that have been going around. CoverGirl has some weird one with some weird applicator. I don't even know. But I just decided that I've had the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless for quite some time now. Almost immediately after it came out. Because it matte poreless and it's for oily skin. So, yeah, got that one a while ago. I saw a video. Gosh, I can never think of this girl's name. She's got really pretty almond eyes. God, why can't I never think of her name? Anyway, I saw that she had the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. Now, I've seen a few black girls with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. However, I had never seen a color dark enough for me. Now, even in the tube, this one doesn't look dark enough for me, but it is. The darkest color I want to say was the Sable that I ever seen in the drugstore. However, I knew that there was like a cocoa color out there. Yeah, cocoa color out there. However, the girl that I'm thinking of, I wish I could remember her name, ordered hers on Amazon and shipping and all of that, and I wasn't about to do that. So anyway, long story short, I finally obviously found this one in my local Walmart, and so I picked it up. Yeah, so we'll just get into it. I have a little cheat sheet here of information for you guys. So as far as the Maybelline Fit Me is concerned, the price point for this one that I paid is $5.98 at Walmart, and what I paid for this one is $11.98 at Walmart, both purchased at Walmart. And then as far as the color, okay, so the color for the Maybelline Fit Me is dead on my skin. It's just dead on skin. I don't have any problems with it. Dead on. This one, and by the way, the Infallible, this L'Oreal one is what I'm wearing today on my face. Is a little red on me. Now, you know, when foundations aren't all the way right, there's contouring and warming up and powders and things that you can do. But this one did turn out a little red at first, and then as I was sort of doing my makeup, it turned into this. I do not have a powder on. I didn't even set my concealer with the powder, which I didn't mean to do, just by accident. But there's no powder set here. This is completely just the foundation. So it was red at first, but then it turned into this. As far as the consistency, the L'Oreal comes out a little thicker, as you can see from the little dollop. It's like a thick, comes out of the tube, a little thicker. And yeah, this one, of course, if you guys are familiar with the regular Fit Me, it comes out like this. And I'm just going to tap some out of the lid and show you the consistency of the Maybelline Fit Me, which is a little more liquidy. Oh, let me grab a wipe. I don't know why I don't have anything ready. So yeah. So I'm gonna blend these two out. I'll blend a little bit. You know, it's gonna be thick, so it's not gonna look like it matches. But yeah. So on the bottom here is the L'Oreal Infallable, and on the top here is the Maybelline Fit Me. And like I said, it's just a little more red. It's a little more warm. Actually, on camera, at least in my viewfinder, it's looking a little more orange. And this one is looking yellow. Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, the top one, when I blend it out, is a dead-on match for my skin. My undertone, as far as I'm concerned, I believe is neutral, but maybe it is otherwise. That's a hard thing for me. But like I said, the bottom one's a little more red. We'll move on. So the top one, liquidy. It's more liquidy. The bottom one is a thicker consistency. So depending upon what your preference is, whatever. They both blend out really well, except for I feel like the L'Oreal one sort of stays on better. It just sort of, they both blend great, but as far as how it sets on the skin, I feel like the L'Oreal Infallible sinks into the skin better, whereas the top one, the liquid, more feels like it sets on the skin, if that makes sense. Okay, so as far as brushes, oh, whoops, let me grab. Okay, so the two brushes that I use, this is my go-to brush for any foundation. I just like how I can sweep it lightly and it just blends everything like a dream, and then I might go back in with another one. This is what I actually just prefer this on its own with the L'Oreal Infallible. This, in combination, is what I prefer with the Maybelline Fit Me. I use this one to blend everything, and then I sort of use it to sort of pat it in, because like I said, the Fit Me just sort of sits on top of the skin. So then this is the e.l.f. Powder brush. You guys have seen this. And so I just sort of pound it into the skin. But as far as the L'Oreal Infallible is concerned, I can lightly just buff this one with my duo fiber. This is a 6 Plus, a duo fiber brush, and I got it off of AliExpress, and that's what I do. Let's see. Okay, they both claim to be matte. Now, one claims to be matte and poreless, and it is. It is matte and poreless. I do feel like it does help with the pores. This other one just claims to be matte. Now, what I will say is that throughout the day at work, like about lunchtime, when I go make my deposit, I usually in the mirror can see that I need to blot here a little bit, here my little chin crease, and then right here on my brows. With the L'Oreal Infallible, no blotting. And like I said, I don't set either one of these with a powder because I don't like cake face, and I usually don't set anything with a powder unless it's super, like, you know, melts off of your face, or if it's really, really hot outside, which, you know, by the date, it hasn't gotten there yet. So, let's see. Okay, as far as packaging is concerned, this one is, you know, the liquid. You know, you gotta tap, tap, tap on your face or pour it out or whatever. This one is a squeezy tube. I prefer the squeezy tube. You use just enough product that you need. This one's just a little more messy, and so there's a thumbs down for the packaging on that one. And it's glass, so, you know, you run the risk of breaking it. Let's see. Oh, smell. Okay, so with the Maybelline Fit Me, there is a slight, and when I say slight, I mean measurably super slight cosmetic smell to this. And it's just eensy weensy, no big deal. That's me sniffing it to give you guys the review. And with the L'Oreal Infallible, I didn't smell not one thing, and my sniffer isn't big for no reason, ladies. I can smell anything. And then let's see the last thing. Oh, okay. As far as availability, I did touch on that in the beginning. This Maybelline Fit Me matte poreless was easy to find, whether it was in a display when it first came out or just in the drugstore, wherever. This color for me, if you're a brown skin, if you are a Caucasian girl, my skin tone or lighter, you have no problems with either one of these. But if you are my skin tone or darker, first of all, if you're darker than my skin tone, you're not gonna find this L'Oreal Infallible, which thumbs down for that. I can't even, the biggest pet peeve in my life is colors not being dark enough. Like, why do you do that? Rimmel is the worst. Rimmel doesn't even try, but don't get me on a rant. So if you are darker than my skin tone, you're not even going to be able to find this. They do have one shade darker in this one. And I can't think of the name of it, but like I said, easy to find on the Maybelline Fit Me in my color match. Not so easy to find in the Infallable, but that's just my color. If you are lighter than me, you have no problems with either one. So as far as the battle goes, slight edge. I like them both, but slight edge I'm going to give to the L'Oreal Infallible, because while I don't have to set either one of these, and this one, I just feel like it blends and sort of melds into my skin, whereas I can feel this throughout the day, like I said, about lunchtime, where it's just kind of sitting on the skin. So slight edge, who wins the battle is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and it says it's 24-hour. I don't know who's wearing their makeup 24 hours unless you're like a lady of the night, and even then night's only like 12. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I've talked so much in this video. I hope I was super informative. And yeah, until next time, I don't know what my next video is going to be. So until next time, stay beautiful. Peace, YouTube.